wrong side of the starter's rostrum. And when the tape was dropped, whether that constitutes taking the wrong course, I'm not sure, but Mr. Marshall has jumped off at the head of affairs, with Tiny Dancer giving chase ahead of A Brick in the Wall and Miss Wonderful. They're being followed by Follow the Star, and then follows Pickpocket, and Buddy's Girl is the back marker, having taken a shortcut at the start, and I think the jockey might be trying to pull her up. But Mr. Marshall and Ella McCain, about 4 lengths clear, having gone through the first quarter of a mile. Tiny Dancer, Miss Wonderful, who now goes second to the next two, then follows A Brick in the Wall. Follow the Star is 5th at present, with Pickpocket last of the main group, and then 25 lengths back to Buddy's Girl. So halfway down the far side, they're inside the final 6 furlongs now. Mr. Wonderful being pressed for the lead by Mr. Marshall even being pressed for the lead by Miss Wonderful. About 4 lengths to Tiny Dancer in third. A Brick in the Wall becoming outpaced in fourth. Follow the Star is fifth and struggling to get on terms. Pickpocket about 15 lengths off the lead is next, and Mr. Marshall is kicked again as they leave the far side behind them. So just over 3 furlongs to go. Mr. Marshall from Miss Wonderful. There's about 3 parts of a length between them, with Miss Wonderful coming again. About 6 lengths to Tiny Dancer in third, clear of A Brick in the Wall and Follow the Star, and then a long gap back to Pickpocket. Just over a quarter of a mile to go in this Charles Owen pony race, and Ella McCain and Mr. Marshall remain in front. They seem to have taken Miss Wonderful's measure as Mr. Marshall draws clear with a furlong and a half to go. Tiny Dancer closing in on Miss Wonderful, challenging for second. Follow the Star has moved into fourth as A Brick in the Wall fades, but it's Mr. Marshall with 220 yards to go with a 6-length lead. Tiny Dancer has taken second under Paddy Barlow, and Follow the Star and Sophie Smith are rattling home, but it's Mr. Marshall with the call heading up towards the line. Mr. Marshall is holding on to a dwindling advantage. Mr. Marshall wins by 2 or 3 lengths. Follow the Star a strong finishing second. Tiny Dancer ran third. Miss Wonderful in fourth, followed in by A Brick in the Wall and Pickpocket, and still coming home is Buddy's Girl.
First, number 7, Mr. Marshall. Second, number 5. Third, number 1, and the 4th place pony, number 2. The full result to our Charles Owen pony race for ponies 148 centimetres and under. First, number 7, Mr. Marshall. Second, number 5, Follow the Star. Third, number 1, Tiny Dancer. And the 4th place pony, number 2, Miss Wonderful.